Today I'm going to be teaching you about how to prevent theft in a retail store setting. A few years ago, I worked as a loss prevention agent at Macy's Valley Fair. A loss prevention agent is a person who is employed by a department store and help detect theft and prevent shoplifters. Over the course of my employment, I helped apprehend over 40 shoplifters and recover approximately $8,000 worth of merchandise. Today, I will teach you what suspicious activities to look for. Then I will speak to you about what to do if a shoplifter attempts to flee the scene. And finally, I will teach you what to do once the perpetrator has been caught. There are some basic ground rules in loss prevention. Basically, to catch a shoplifter, you need to know what to look for. One thing would be out-of-season clothing. It's the middle of summer, and a person comes in wearing, let's say, a pea coat like this. It's 85 degrees out. Why would they be wearing something like this? They could potentially use this to conceal merchandise in. So there's a lot of places you can steal things. Or hide things, rather. Secondly, empty bags. A lot of people, when I worked, came in the store with empty bags from different department stores, from the same department store, Macy's, and you would go by, a good way to determine whether they're stealing was to look into their bag and to see if it was empty. If it was empty, why are they walking around with an empty bag? That's a little suspicious. Third and finally, people that take clothes off the hanger. You see them in a department store, and it's much easier to conceal an item once it's off the hanger. All you have to do is ball it up, and put it in your pocket, put it in a bag or your coat. Secondly, what do you do once a shoplifter flees? The guidelines to pursue a shoplifter if they attempt to flee. One is the chase policy. There's a 100-foot chase policy. When a shoplifter exits a store from any store exit, you have up to 100 feet to chase the subject. Basically, this is a good rule of thumb, is to the end of a parking lot. Once they've reached 100 feet, you should no longer pursue them. Secondly, arrest techniques. There are a few arrest techniques that you would apply to a person who is a shoplifter. One person would be someone who is a flight risk, someone who has been combative, prior to you apprehending them, or a person that you may not be able to handle, someone bigger than you. You would want to cuff this person. Not all people. And my third main point is what you do once you've caught the perpetrator. If they're 16 and over and have stolen a dollar amount of $100 or more, you would automatically call the police. If the individual is 16 years of age or younger, you would, no matter what the dollar amount is, you would contact the person's parents or guardian. If they were not be able to reach in a given amount of time, you would call the police to have them take them away. Also, a search policy. You have to ask permission to go through somebody's belongings. If you've seen the person and you've kept all eyes on what they've taken, and you know exactly where that merchandise is, you can go ahead and take it out. If you've lost contact with them and you haven't seen where they put the item, you can become responsible and liable for false accusations. So today I've stated what to look for in a suspicious behavior. Secondly, what to do if a person has fled the scene. And finally, what to do once the perpetrator has been caught. This information is a valuable resource for those of you who may be future business owners. And for those of you that have friends that are prone to shoplifting, there are loss prevention agents out there, and they will sooner or later catch you. So the consequences of theft are just not worth it. Thank you.